You got the love, you got the power, but you just don't understand. Girl, you've been charging by the hour for your love. I'm trying to show how much I love you, still believing in romance. You're taking way too many chances with my love. I remember when you used to be the talk of the town. You get this lonely. Turn your love around. Don't you turn me down. I can show you how. Turn your love around. Without the woman, I can make it, but I need the girl to stay. Oh, don't you let the lady take it all away. When the woman needs a taste of yesterday, if he stays at home, all they get is lonely. Turn your love.
Okay. All right. Good evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone can hear us out here at Hurrdat Sports Bar and Grill. And welcome to our inaugural NebPreps Volleyball Awards presented by Hurrdat Sports. So first and foremost, thank you all for driving out however far you have come. I know we have some people out from the central and western part of the state, but tonight is a very special night just to make sure that we are recognizing all of the great attributes and athletes, teams, communities, and of course, coaches that are here tonight. So before we get started, just a round of applause for everyone that made the trip and of course that are being recognized tonight. We do also, of course, have the ability to watch from home. So if you see on our screens back here, we are live on the NebPreps social channels, as well as at Hurrdat Sports on the YouTube pages. So if people are watching from home, or if you would like to send this link out to someone, you can go and do so now. We're also honored that you're a part of this night to dedicate and celebrate the incredible athletes, coaches, and communities that make Nebraska volleyball one of the most passionate and competitive landscapes across the nation. Go ahead, yes. This season gave us everything. Packed gyms, 5-set thrillers, record-breaking performances, unforgettable senior classes, and the rise of new names who will define the future of this sport. From Class D2 to Class A, every corner of our state delivered athletes who played with pride and heart. Tonight, we will honor those athletes. Let's begin with Class D2. Our first award of the night is the Class D2 Hitter of the Year. These athletes brought power, precision, and poise all season long. Let's meet your finalists. SEM senior Taryn Arbuthnot. The senior led Class D2 in kills, averaging 5.8 per set on 304 hitting, and averaged 6.7 kills per set in the state tournament, posting 31 in a semifinal loss to Cambridge. Sandhills Thedford freshman Emma Ray. The opposite hitter and setter averaged 2.6 kills per set on 346 hitting, with 3.2 assists per set and served 49 aces. Garden County senior Ridgeland Stanzik. The outside hitter averaged 4.1 kills per set on a Class D2 leading 371 hitting with 2.2 digs per set and led Garden County to the 5 seed in the state tournament. St. Mary's senior Gracie Williamson. The middle blocker averaged 4.6 kills per set, good for second in Class D2, and led the Cardinals to a 24-8 record with a district final appearance. And our Class D2 Hitter of the Year is Taryn Arbuthnot, the senior from SEM. Okay, very nice. Congratulations. Congratulations, Taryn. Next, we would like to recognize the athlete who directed their offense with control and composure. Here are your finalists for the Class D2 Setter of the Year. Mullen Jr. Callie Licking. The junior finished fourth in her class in assists, averaging nearly 8 per set and 3.1 digs per set. She led Mullen to a 20-11 record and the 6th seed in the state tournament. Dundee County Stratton sophomore Bree Lutz. The sophomore was second in Class D2 in total assists and third in average at 9 per set, adding 1.7 digs per set with 56 aces and a 4th place finish for the Tigers. St. Mary's junior Addison Peterson. Peterson averaged a Class D2 leading 9.4 assists per set and 3.1 digs per set, serving 63 aces and setting the Cardinals to a .207 hitting percentage. Wynot senior Haley Wiesler. The senior led the state in total assists and was second in average at 9.3 per set, adding 82 blocks and 44 aces, and set Wynot to a .212 hitting percentage and the Class D2 title. And the award goes to Haley Wiesler, the senior from Wynot. Defense wins championships, and these athletes kept rallies alive all season. Here are your finalists for the Class D2 Libero of the Year. Wynot senior Jalen Geisen. The senior finished 4th in Class D2 in total digs and averaged 4.6 per set, serving 50 aces, and led Wynot to a 31-4 record and the Class D2 title. Red Cloud freshman Hayes Helt. The freshman averaged 5.3 digs per set and posted a .900 reception percentage in her first season of varsity volleyball, helping Red Cloud to the 8th seed in the state tournament. Silver Lake senior Sophie Schmidt. The 5-foot senior led the state in total digs and average at 8.3%, adding 41 aces and a .963 reception percentage, leading the Mustangs to a district final appearance. Cambridge senior Mallory Springer. The utility player filled a key defensive role for the Trojans without a libero, averaging 4.3 digs, 4.7 assists, and 3.1 kills per set with 56 aces in the runner-up finish. And your winner is Jalen Geisen, the senior from Wynot. Now it's time for the Class D2 Player of the Year. Your finalists are SEM senior Taryn Arbuthnot. The middle blocker led Class D2 in kills, averaging 5.8 per set on .304 hitting and added 5.6 digs per set, while leading the Mustangs to a 3rd place finish in the state tournament. Cambridge junior Brooklyn Holtz. The utility player finished 3rd in Class D1 in kills, averaging 4.1 kills, 3.7 assists, and 3.2 digs per set with 42 aces and a .981 reception percentage. Wynot senior Kenna Oligmuller. The outside hitter was 2nd in Class D1 in kills, averaging 4.4 per set on .220 hitting, leading the Blue Devils to the #1 seed and the Class D2 championship. Garden County senior Ridgeland Stancic. The outside hitter averaged 4.1 kills per set on a Class D2 leading .371 hitting percentage and 2.2 digs per set, leading Garden County to the 5 seed in the state tournament. And the Player of the Year award in Class D2 belongs to Taryn Arbuthnot, the senior from SEM. Okay, there you go. It's all yours.
All right, I was told I had to say something this time, so thank you, Dad. and the coaches. And then I just want to give the glory to God on this one. I had a knee injury last year, and he helped me with my recovery through a lot this year. So thank you.
All right, congratulations to our Class D2 winners. We do have our photo booth available in the back, so if you do win an award tonight and you would like to take a photo, we do have our Herd at Sports team in the back. You can just follow our team after you win your award and take your photo. Let's move on to Class D1 as we start with the Hitter of the Year. Your finalists include Shelton senior Aaron Gegg. The middle blocker averaged 4.9 kills per set, leading the Bulldogs to a 27-7 record and 6th seed in the state tournament with a 4th place finish overall. EMF senior Cadence Haas. The outside hitter averaged 6 kills per set on .326 hitting, with 3.9 digs per set and 57 aces, leading the Bobcats to the number 4 seed at the state tournament with a 3rd place finish. Southwest senior Kyra Nelms. The outside hitter was 1st in Class D1 and 3rd in the state in kills, averaging 6.4 per set on .245 hitting, leading the Rough Riders to a 28-6 record. Overton senior Daisy Ryan. The middle blocker averaged 4.5 kills per set on .322 hitting, putting up 20-plus kills and 20-plus digs in all 3 of her matches in the state tournament. And your winner for the Class D1 Hitter of the Year is Cadence Haas, the senior from EMF.
I just want to say thank you to my family, teammates, and coaches for this opportunity, and I wouldn't be able to get this award without them, so thank you.
For the record, it is Cadence Hossie, correct? Ozzy. There we go. We'll get it for next time, right? All right, next up, our Class D1 Setter of the Year. Here are your finalists. Southwest sophomore Aspen Billiter. The sophomore led Class D1 with 10.2 assists per set, setting the Rough Riders to a .203 hitting percentage and the number 7 seed in the state tournament. Overton junior Kyla Elfgren. Elfgren averaged 9.5 assists per set and 3 digs per set with 36 aces, setting the Eagles to a .233 hitting percentage and a runner-up finish. Cross County senior Eden Peterson. The senior led the class in total assists, averaging 9.9 per set with 2.1 digs per set, setting the Cougars to a .216 hitting percentage. EMF sophomore Reese Tuttle. Tuttle surpassed 1,000 career assists in her quarterfinal match, averaging 9.4 assists per set this season, while setting the Bobcats to a .218 hitting percentage. And your Class D1 Setter of the Year goes to Aspen Billiter, the sophomore from Southwest. Making your way from the back. You got a slow clap for Aspen. She was all the way in the back.
I just want to thank my teammates, coaches, and family. This is all because of them, and they helped me a lot this season.
These are your defensive specialists who made the difference for their teams this season. Your finalists for Class D1 Libero of the Year. Burwell senior Carson Bauer. Bauer averaged 5.8 digs per set and recorded a .935 reception percentage, leading the Longhorns to 17 wins while surpassing 1,000 career digs. Sutton senior Kyla Grease. The Concordia commit led Class D1 in total digs, averaging 6.2%, along with 1.1 assists per set, 43 aces, and a .947 reception percentage. EMF senior Talon Schluter. The senior finished third in Class D1 in total digs, averaging 5.5 per set while serving 31 aces, with a state tournament appearance and a third-place finish for the Bobcats. Amherst junior Brecken Veskerna. The junior averaged 5.2 digs per set and posted a .970 reception percentage, leading the Broncos to a 28-5 record and a state championship 5-set win over Overton. And your winner for the Class D1 Libero of the Year is Brecken Veskerna, the junior from Amherst.
I just want to say thank you for this award, and also thank you to my coaches, teammates, and family for supporting me through the season.
And now it's time for the Class D1 Player of the Year. Let's meet your finalists. Southwest sophomore Aspen Billiter. The sophomore led Class D1 with 10.2 assists per set, adding 3.3 digs per set and 36 aces, setting the Rough Riders to a .203 hitting percentage. EMF senior Cadence Haas. The outside hitter averaged 6 kills per set on .326 hitting, good for second in Class D1, adding nearly 4 digs per set, 57 aces, and a .921 reception percentage. Cross County senior Sydney Hagenfeld. The opposite hitter averaged 5.2 kills per set, good for third in Class D1, while hitting .259 with 3.7 digs per set and 41 aces. Overton senior Daisy Ryan. The senior middle blocker averaged 4.5 kills per set on .322 hitting, with 4.1 digs per set, 49 aces, and a .947 reception percentage, as the Eagles had a state runner-up finish. And the award for the Class D1 Player of the Year goes to Daisy Ryan, the senior from Overton.
This is just an amazing award, and I'd like to thank my family, my coaches, and my teammates for getting me to where I am today. Thank you.
All right, that concludes our Class D2 and D1 awards. Can we get another round of applause for everyone who drove out from Class D1 and D2? At Amherst, EMF, Overton, all over the place. All right, let's move on into Class C2, where we begin with your Hitter of the Year finalists. Johnson County Central senior Ashley Beathy. The outside hitter and Midland commit led the Thunderbirds to a 31-1 record and the #1 seed in the state tournament with a state-leading 6.6 kills per set. Laurel Concord Coleridge Jr. Rena Rasmussen. The outside hitter was second in the class in total kills, averaging 5.6% on .346 hitting, leading the Bears to a state runner-up finish as a 6th seed. Oakland Craig Sr. Briar Ray. The outside hitter finished second in the state and first in her class in kills, and led the Knights in a third-place finish in the state tournament, including a 38-kill performance in the first-round upset over GACC. Hastings St. Cecilia senior Peyton Sullivan. Sullivan averaged 4.6 kills per set on a state-leading .450 hitting percentage, adding 71 blocks as the Wayne State commit led the Blue Hawks to a 23-10 record. And the winner for your Class C2 Player of the Year is Ashley Beathy, the senior from Johnson County Central. And just a reminder to all of our award winners, if you would like to take a photo at the photo booth in the back of the bar, you are more than welcome to. As we move on to our Class C2 Setter of the Year, let's meet your finalists. Guardian Angels Central Catholic sophomore Emma Cohey. Cohey averaged a Class C2 leading 11 assists per set, setting the Blue Jays to a .253 hitting percentage and a 28-4 record. Laurel Concord Coleridge Jr. Carly Coles. Coles finished second in Class C2 and fourth in the state in assists, averaging 10.8 per set plus 2.8 digs per set. Johnson County Central sophomore Riley Wellenseek. The sophomore finished fourth in Class C2 with 10.8 assists per set while adding 2.7 digs per set and set the Thunderbirds to a .331 hitting percentage. Thayer Central junior Olivia Weedle. The junior averaged 9.4 assists, 3.9 digs, and 1.2 kills per set with 5 aces, setting the Titans to a .229 hitting percentage and the 5 seed in the state tournament. And your winner for the Class C2 Setter of the Year, Riley Wellenseek, the sophomore from Johnson County Central.
Thankful for this award. I'd like to thank my teammates, coaches, family, and community for their continuing support.
Our next award honors the backbone of the back row. Your finalists for the Class C2 Libero of the Year. Archbishop Bergen senior Zoe Janke. The senior finished second in the class in total digs, averaging 5.8 per set and served 35 aces, leading the Knights to a 22-14 record and district final appearance against eventual state champion Freeman. St. Paul Jr. Kaislin Poss. Poss led Class C2 in total digs and finished fifth in the state, averaging 6.1 per set, and led the Wildcats to a 24-10 record. Thayer Central Jr. Paige Titchen. The junior is not a libero, but did lead Thayer Central in digs at 5.2 per set and posted a .936 reception percentage, adding 2.4 kills per set as the Titans finished with a 5 seed in the state tournament. Norfolk Catholic sophomore Reese Timmerman. The sophomore averaged 4.2 digs per set and nearly 21 serve receptions per match with 83 assists, earning the 3 seed in the state tournament. And your winner for the Class C2 Libero of the Year, Kaislyn Paz, the junior from St. Paul. And we move on to now your Class C2 Player of the Year. Let's meet your finalists. Johnson County Central senior Ashley Beathy. The outside hitter averaged a state-leading 6.6 kills per set on .388 hitting and 3.5 digs per set, as the Midland commit led the Thunderbirds to the #1 seed in the state tournament. Guardian Angel Central Catholic sophomore Emma Cohey. Cohey averaged a Class C2 leading 11 assists per set with 1.6 digs per set, setting the Blue Jays to a .253 hitting percentage and the #2 seed in the state tournament. Laurel Concord Coleridge Jr. Carly Coles. The junior finished second in Class C2 and fourth in the state in assists, averaging 10.8 per set and 2.8 digs per set with 81 kills in the Bears' runner-up finish. Oakland Craig senior Briar Ray. The outside hitter finished second in the state and first in her class in kills, averaging 6.3 per set on .251 hitting and 4.1 digs per set, leading the Knights to a 30-8 record and third-place finish in the state tournament. And your Class C2 Player of the Year is Briar Ray, the senior from Oakland Craig.
I first want to say thank you to Herd Sports for putting on this event and giving me this opportunity to receive this award. It truly means a lot, so thank you. I would also like to thank my family, friends, teammates, coaches, and my community for all the support throughout the years. Thank you, everyone.
All right, before we get to our remaining 3 classes, C1B and A, as well as our Big Game Chain Player of the Year and our All-Class Coach of the Year, we will take a brief intermission. If you would like to step out, if you need to refresh your drinks, whatever you need, and then we will be right back. In the meantime, please enjoy the beautiful music that our producer, Rico, will have for you.
Around. Don't you turn me down. I can show you how. Turn your love around. Oh, girl, you know me. I'm alone until you show me that you're still in love with me. We're gonna make it. We're gonna take it back where we belong. Turn your love around. Don't you turn me down. I can show you how. Turn your love around. Turn your love around. And the girl became a woman. Don't you turn me down. Every woman needs a man. I can show you how. Up would it turn out right? How to tell you, girl, I wanna build my world around you, tell you that it's true. I wanna make you understand, I'm talking about a lifetime plan. That's the way it began, we were hand in hand. Glenn Miller's band was better than before. We yelled and screamed for more. In the fortitude made us dance across the room. It ended all too soon. On the way back home, I promise you'd never be alone. Hurry, don't be late, I can hardly wait. I said to myself when we're home, we'll go dancing in the dark, walking through the park and reminiscing. Friday night, it was late, I was walking you home. We got down to the gate and I was dreaming of the night. Would it turn out right? Now as the years roll on, each time we hear our favorite song, the memories come along. Older times we're missing, spending the hours reminiscing. Hurry, don't be late, I can hardly wait. I said to myself when we'll go dancing in the dark, walking through the park and reminiscing.
All right, as we give you all a minute to return to your seats and return from our break, before we get to the Class C1, B, A, Big Game Chain, and Coach of the Year honors,
I do want to obviously give a little bit of a shout out to our team from Hurrdat Sports and NebPreps. None of this would be possible without all the people that are working behind the scenes, on the cameras, in the back, and of course, off the camera as well. So whether it's from our cell phones, whether it's from our professional cameras, video cameras, or elsewhere, we're happy to be able to bring the story of Nebraska athletes and especially high school athletes. I don't know if I ever introduced myself, but I'm Austin Jacobson. I'm also the Big Game Chain guy if you're looking for it. Our producer, Rico, and his assistant, of course, and Andy. And our fearless leader, Sasha Durkin, is in the back as well. Our photographer, John Peterson, social media strategist, David Schumacher, photographer, Brandon Tiedemann, and so many more, including one of our new social media strategists for the NebPreps brand, and Dawson Anderson is back here as well. So if you could just give a round of applause to our entire team for putting on this evening. It's been a great effort. All right, so enough about us. Let's get back to the awards because that's what we're all here for. Let's return to our hitter of the year for Class C1. Let's meet those finalists.
David City senior Cameron Barnes. The outside hitter and Drake Commit averaged 5.1 kills per set on 343 hitting, adding 3.4 digs per set and leading David City to a 22-10 record. Pierce Jr. Nora Hirian. The outside hitter led Class C1 in total kills, averaging 5.6 per set on 281 hitting, leading Pierce to a 24-8 record and district final appearance. Milford sophomore Shayla Rottenberg. The middle blocker was top 3 in C1 in kills per set, hitting percentage, and blocks per set, leading the Eagles to a 33-1 record and claiming the school's first ever state title. Fairbury Jr. Evelyn Timmons. The outside hitter led Class C1 in assists average at 6 per set on 328 hitting. Timmons led Fairbury to a 24-10 record this season.
And your winner for the Class C1 hitter of the year is Shayla Rottenberg, the sophomore from Milford.
I just want to thank all my team.
Now on to our Class C1 Setter of the Year finalists.
Malcolm Jr. Allie Blair. Blair led C1 in total assists and finished second in the state, averaging 10.8 per set with 1.9 digs per set and 49 aces as the Clippers finished third at the state tournament. Fairbury Jr. Taryn Hinman. Hinman led the state at 10.9 assists per set, adding 2.1 digs per set and 48 aces, leading the Jeffs to a 246 hitting percentage. Ogallala senior Hayden Shaw. The senior averaged 10.7 assists and 3.8 digs per set with 71 kills, breaking the school's career assist record and leading Ogallala to the #1 seed in the state tournament. Lincoln Lutheran senior Bella Suits. After playing other positions previously for the varsity squad, the Wayne State commit took over at setter as a senior and averaged 9.2 assists, 2.7 digs, and added 53 blocks and 46 aces.
And this year's winner for the Class C1 Setter of the Year is Bella Suits of Lincoln Lutheran.
I'd just like to give all the glory to God and say thank you to Lincoln Lutheran Volleyball and all of my coaches and teammates, and say thank you for all the support. Thank you.
Moving on now to your finalists for the Class C1 Libero of the Year.
Wayne Jr. Addison Frank. Frank tallied the second most digs in Class C1, averaging 5.6 per set, and recorded a .904 reception percentage. She led the Blue Devils to a 21-13 record. Louisville senior Kelsey Haynes. Haynes led her class in digs at 6 per set and served 39 aces, posting a .903 reception percentage. Clarkson Lee Jr. Violet Holatz. The junior was fourth in Class C1 in total digs, averaging 5.6 per set and posted a .942 reception percentage, leading the Patriots to a district final appearance. Omaha Concordia senior Kyra McNair. McNair was third in the class in total digs, averaging 4.9 per set and posted a .939 reception percentage, helping the Mustangs finish fourth in the state tournament.
And your Class C1 Libero of the Year award winner is Kyra McNair, the senior from Omaha Concordia.
Wow, what an honor. I just want to say thank you to my teammates, coaches, and parents for allowing me this opportunity, and just Hurrdat Sports for setting up this event. Thank you.
All right, now it is time for our Class C1 Player of the Year. Let's meet your finalists.
David City senior Cameron Barnes. The senior outside hitter averaged 5.1 kills per set on 343 hitting. Good for top 5 in Class C1, adding 3.4 digs per set with 47 aces and a .935 reception percentage. Pierce Jr. Nora Hirian. The junior outside hitter led Class C1 in total kills, averaging 5.6 per set on 281 hitting, adding 3.4 digs per set with a .982 reception percentage. Milford sophomore Shayla Rottenberg. The middle blocker averaged 5.5 kills per set, third in Class C1 on 370 hitting, plus 1.9 digs and 1.2 blocks per set, leading the Eagles to their first ever state championship. Lincoln Lutheran senior Bella Suits. After playing other positions previously for the varsity squad, Suits took over at setter as a senior, averaging 9.2 assists, 2.7 digs, and 1.2 kills per set with 53 blocks and 46 aces.
And your Class C1 Player of the Year goes to Shayla Rottenberg, the sophomore from Milford.
I just want to thank you again to my team and my community for their continued support this season. We wouldn't have done it without them.
And just a reminder to all of our award winners tonight, we will have that photo booth open for you for photography from Hurrdat Sports. And at the end of the night, if you would like to meet up, obviously you can take your family to the back with the award winners. But if you'd like to at the end, we'll also open that up for more photos at the end of the evening. Let's move on to Class B as we begin with your Hitter of the Year. Let's meet those finalists.
Norris Jr. Allie Bornschlegel. The outside hitter averaged 5.4 kills per set on 384 hitting, as the South Dakota State commit led the Titans to their second consecutive state championship. Bennington senior Hayden Liebsack. The MSU Denver commit led the Badgers with 5.9 kills per set, good for second in Class B, and pushed Bennington to the 7th seed at the state tournament. Elkhorn North Jr. Reagan Walraff. Walraff led the state in kills, averaging 6.5 per set on 342 hitting, and set the Class B single match record for kills in a set with 42. Scott senior Addison West. The outside hitter averaged 4.8 kills per set on 440 hitting, first in Class B and second in the state, while advancing to the semifinals, totaling 20 kills in her final match.
And your winner for the Class B Hitter of the Year, Reagan Walraff, the junior from Elkhorn North.
I just want to thank all my coaches and teammates and my family for all the support.
Reminder, hitter of the year, Reagan, hitter. Let's move on to your finalists for the Class B setter of the year.
Norris Jr. Mallory Bosiger. Bosiger led the state in assists at 12 per set, adding 2.4 digs per set, while leading the Titans to a 327 hitting percentage. Elkhorn North senior Hayden Booth. The Bradley commit set her team to a 267 hitting percentage, averaging 10.3 assists per set and 2.4 digs per set. Lakeview senior Grace Dawson. Dawson was fourth in Class B, averaging 10.3 assists per set, and set the Vikings to a 233 hitting percentage. Waverly Jr. McKinley Moser. Moser averaged 10.8 assists, good for second in Class B, as the Minnesota commit set the Vikings to a 268 hitting percentage.
And this year's winner for the Class B setter of the year, Mallory Bosiger, the junior from Norris.
I just want to thank God for blessing me with my amazing family, teammates, and coaches who've supported me this season.
And now it's time for your Class B Libero of the Year. Let's meet your finalists.
Scott Catholic senior Marin Brummond. The West Texas A&M commit averaged 4.2 digs per set with 37 aces and a 933 reception percentage, leading the Skyhawks to the number 3 seed in the state tournament. Scotts Bluff senior Elena Salas. Salas led Class B in digs at 6.5 per set and doubled her digs average from her junior season, making a big leap as a passer and guiding the Bearcats to 19 wins. Aurora senior Trinity Ermacher. The senior finished second in Class B in digs average per game at 5.4 and led the Huskies to a 21-12 record with a district final appearance. Gretna senior Lily Zimmerman. The Northwest Missouri State commit helped Gretna earn the 5 seed in the state tournament and led the Dragons with 4.4 digs per set, while only being charged with 4 reception errors all season.
And your Class B Libero of the Year is Lily Zimmerman, the senior from Gretna.
First, I'd like to thank my family, my friends, and my community, and a big thank you to Gretna Volleyball for the past 4 years.
For our last award in Class B, your finalists for Player of the Year.
Norris Jr., Mallory Bosiger. The Nebraska commit led the state in assists at 12 per set and added 2.4 digs per set, 102 kills, and 70 aces with 47 blocks, leading the Titans to their second consecutive state championship. Bennington Sr., Hayden Liebsack. The outside hitter averaged 5.9 kills per set, second in Class B on 295 hitting, with 3.1 digs per set and 72 aces. Omaha Scott Catholic Senior, Addison West. The North Carolina commit led the Skyhawks to a 29-11 record, averaging 4.8 kills per set on 440 hitting and 3.5 digs per set, with 38 aces and a 941 reception percentage. Elkhorn North Jr., Reagan Walraff. The Creighton commit led Elkhorn North to a 30-7 finish, averaging 6.5 kills per set on 342 hitting and 2.7 digs per set, with a 933 reception percentage.
And your Class B Player of the Year, Mallory Bosiger, the junior from Norris.
I just want to say thank you again, and thank you for my Norris community and all my teammates and coaches, and Hurrdat for hosting this event tonight.
All right, as we move on to our Class A awards, before we get to the Big Game Chain Player of the Year, as well as our Coach of the Year, a reminder, if you are an award winner, you've heard me say it once, I will say it again, you're more than welcome to take photos in the back with our photographers at Hurrdat Sports. You and your family are welcome to go back there at any point. And then, of course, at the end of the night, we'll have that banner up for you as well. Let's move on to Class A and begin with your finalists for Hitter of the Year.
Lincoln Southeast sophomore Haley Bauer. The outside hitter led Class A in kills, averaging 4.4 per set, leading the Knights to a 20-16 record and a state tournament appearance. Omaha Marion Jr. Aaron Kramer. The middle blocker averaged 2.7 kills per set, as the Villanova commit led the Crusaders to a 29-9 record and the 4 seed in the NSAA state tournament. Papillion La Vista South Jr. Lyric Judson. The Florida Gulf Coast commit averaged 3 kills per set on 435 hitting, leading the Titans to a 31-9 finish and winning the Class A title. Lincoln North Star Jr. Delaney Volkmer. Volkmer averaged 3.7 kills per set on 227 hitting, leading the Navigators to the #1 seed in the state tournament and a runner-up finish for Lincoln North Star.
And your winner for the Class A Hitter of the Year, Lyric Judson, the junior from Papillion La Vista South.
I just want to thank my family, my coaches, and all my teammates for all the support, and I couldn't do any of this without them.
Moving on to your Class A Setter of the Year, here are your finalists.
Kearney Jr. Lena Arnold. The junior averaged 9.6 assists and 2 digs per set with 43 blocks and 39 aces, leading the Bearcats to a 21-12 record and a district final appearance. Lincoln Southwest senior Ellie Ekman. The UNK commit averaged 9.3 assists and 2.9 digs, adding 91 kills and 47 aces for the Silverhawks. Lincoln North Star junior Alex Kroll. Kroll averaged a Class A leading 9.9 assists and 2.4 digs per set, while guiding the Gators to a .227 hitting percentage. Millard South junior Bailey Wyszynski. The junior averaged 9.4 assists and 3.6 digs per set, with 113 kills, 66 aces, and 48 blocks, while setting Millard South to a .213 hitting percentage.
And this year's winner for the Class A Setter of the Year, Alex Kroll, the junior from Lincoln North Star.
I just want to say thank you to my coaches, teammates, and family for this award. This is just as big of a testament to my team as it is to me. So thank you.
Now let's meet your finalists for the Class A Libero of the Year.
Kearney senior Alyssa Bauer. Bauer averaged 5.7 digs per set, good for top 3 in Class A, and helped the Bearcats reach a district final with a 21-12 record. Omaha Marion junior Campbell Capisi. The Evansville commit averaged 4.6 digs per set with 105 assists and 77 aces, pushing the Crusaders to a number 4 seed in the state tournament. Papillion La Vista South senior Cammie Deerstead. The Rutgers commit and heart and soul of the Titans that finished 31-9 and won the Class A title averaged 5.4 digs per set and totaled 12 digs and 2 aces in the Class A championship match. Millard South senior Emmeline Myers. The Midland commit led Class A and finished second in the state in total digs, averaging 6.5 per set, adding 47 aces while helping lead the Patriots to a number 2 seed.
And your winner for the Class A Libero of the Year, Cammie Deerstead, the senior of Papillion La Vista South.
I would just like to thank my family, coaches, and my teammates for all the support the whole season and through my whole career. Thank you.
And now, time for your Class A Player of the Year. Let's meet your finalists.
Papillion La Vista South senior Cammie Deerstead. The senior libero averaged nearly 5.5 digs per set, good for 4th in Class A, and posted a .983 reception percentage as the Titans finished 31-9 and won the Class A title. Millard South senior Scotland Irwin. The senior middle blocker averaged nearly 3 kills per set on .349 hitting and posted 102 blocks while leading the Patriots to the number 2 seed in the state tournament with a 33-8 record. Papillion La Vista South junior Lyric Judson. The junior middle blocker averaged 3 kills per set on .435 hitting, 1st in Class A and 3rd in the state with 90 blocks and 42 aces as the Titans finished 31-9 and won the Class A title. Lincoln North Star junior Delaney Volkmer. The junior outside hitter averaged 3.7 kills per set on .227 hitting and 3.2 digs per set with 48 aces, leading the Navigators to the #1 seed in the state tournament and a 32-5 record and state runner-up finish.
And your winner for the Class A Player of the Year, should have kept her up here. It was Cammie Deerstead, the senior at Papillion La Vista South.
Again, I would just like to thank everybody for the support my whole career and the whole season. Thank you.
All right, so now is the best part of the night because this is the single greatest award any one person can win. And I may be biased in saying this because I get to have the honor of giving this away, the Borsheim's Big Game Chain Player of the Game, weekly throughout our fall and winter sports seasons. But the Big Game Chain represents the players that make the biggest plays on the biggest stages when their team needs them the most. And maybe it's regular season matches, postseason matches, or that championship match. Regardless, the Big Game Chain always seems to find the best players across our state. Let's meet our finalists for the Big Game Chain Player of the Year.
Omaha Marion Jr. Taylor McClay. The junior outside hitter and Omaha commit put up 16 kills on 244 hitting, 21 digs, a block, and an ace in a 5-set win against Lincoln Southwest on October 8th. Papillion La Vista South junior McKenna Senders. The junior outside hitter had 15 kills in a sweep over a top 10 Class B team against Lincoln Pius X on September 11th. Elkhorn North junior Reagan Walrath. The outside hitter and Creighton commit went off for 23 kills on 288 hitting and 9 digs and a sweep over Norris. The Titans only lost this season on October 14th. Scott Catholic senior Avery White. The senior outside hitter and Wofford commit posted 9 kills on 13 errorless swings, hitting .692 with 13 digs and 22 passes without an error in a win over Elkhorn North in their triangular on September 25th.
I got to make sure this faces the right way. It is sponsored, however, so got to get that right. The Borsheim's Big Game Chain Player of the Year goes to Elkhorn North Junior Reagan Walrath. It's like a knighting process, right? Yeah.
I would just like to say thank you again to the community for supporting me. Yeah, thank you.
Reagan gets to keep that chain for the rest of the night. We will need it back, however, so we'll get that back when we do. All right, so the final award for tonight is a chance for us to honor excellence across the state of Nebraska. And we mentioned at the beginning about how great volleyball is in this state, not only from the collegiate level to the professional level, but of course in the grassroots when it starts here at our high school level. So let's meet your finalists for the All-Class Coach of the Year.
Freeman coach Lexi Holland. After claiming the Class C2 state championship as a player in 2014, Holland led her alma mater to the Class C2 title and finished with a 29-4 record in her 5th season as head coach. Holdridge coach Erin Heath. In her first season as head coach, Heath led the Dusters to their first ever state tournament win and state championship match in school history, finishing Holdridge's historic season with a 24-10 record and Class C1 runner-up finish. Milford coach Emily Restow. Milford collected its first state championship in school history with a 33-1 overall record after the team's fourth appearance in the NSAA state volleyball tournament. The Eagles added an impressive 16-match win streak without losing a set from mid-September to mid-October. Norris coach Christina Bosiger. After stopping Scott Catholic's state championship streak last season, Norris went back-to-back in Class B while only suffering one loss while facing 9 state tournament teams in Class A, Class B, and Class C1. Papillion La Vista South coach Katie Tarman. The Titans dynasty continued in 2025 as Papillion La Vista South earned back-to-back Class A titles, earning its 5th championship in 7 seasons after dropping only 1 set in the state tournament.
And your winner for the All-Class Coach of the Year, Aaron Heath of Holdridge.
Wow, what an honor. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for putting this event on. I'm just so honored to be here. And I just want to give a big thank you to my family and my team and my coaching staff for this amazing season. Thank you to Holdridge community for supporting me and believing in me. And again, just all glory to God for this opportunity. Thank you guys.
All right, before we wrap up, we do have some closing remarks from another member of our team, and Jacob Padilla, who is a great writer and reporter, cover of all things happening with NebPreps. Without our good friend Jacob Padilla and, of course, Mike Sauter, there would be no NebPreps. So please give it up for Jacob Padilla.
Thank you for everybody for being here. Nebraska truly is the volleyball state, not just because the Huskers or the Blue Jays, but because of the investment and the commitment to excellence at every level of the sport. Tonight was an opportunity to recognize and celebrate many of the people who make volleyball here special, the athletes who give their all, the coaches who shape lives, and the families and communities who pack gyms all across the state. It's been a pleasure and a privilege to follow along and help tell your stories all season long. On behalf of NebPreps and Hurrdat Sports, thank you for being part of our first ever volleyball awards. We're grateful, we're inspired, and we can't wait to see you again next year. Thank you, Nebraska.
With that, that concludes our NEB Prep Volleyball Awards. Thank you all for being here. You are a part of the volleyball state. Thank you for making volleyball special here, and thank you for making high school sports so important. Have a great night, safe travels home, and if you are looking for more, of course, you can check out all of our social channels, NEB Preps and Hurrdat Sports. Have a great evening.